So why did we do the Burmese Drive? The Burmese Drive is based on my favorite overdrive circuit, which is the blues breaker style overdrive. I like that because it's very transparent. It doesn't change the sound of your amp, right? You spend all this money getting this really nice guitar amp, and you get some pedal that for $100 that makes it sound like crap, or just changes it in some way that you don't like. This just is like adding a gain stage to your amp. There's a switch on here, bright and warm. Essentially what that is sort of like a place to start with a tone knob. So if you're at neutral, you set it to bright, and now you're sort of a brighter treble frequency that you can adjust up or down. Set it to warm, it's a darker treble frequency that you can adjust up or down. So it's really well suited for switching between Les Pauls and Stratocasters, single coil, double coil, Dan Electros. And it allows you to really get creative in terms of like setting one side to dark, one side to bright, one side high gain, one side low gain. What I like about pedals like this are that you can take what is like your clean guitar sound or your edge of breakup sound and basically get 4 sounds out of it. So you got the sound of your guitar amp, you got the sound of your guitar amp plus side 1, your sound of your guitar amp plus side 2, or the sound of your guitar amp plus side 1 and 2 together. Giving you 4 different kind of levels of gain. These are real handy for, especially if you got a great amp like the Cub 5 that has a second master volume. So you can use that to control your amplitude, and this will get you 4 levels of distortion prior to adjusting it for an amplitude boost. So that's kind of what we did the Burmese Drive. It sounds amazing. It sounds like your guitar amp just gained up. So we have chosen to reissue the Siamese Drive, which is one of the things we get asked about the most, is when you're going to do it. So here it is. The story behind the Siamese came about because a friend of mine who was a stage manager at the show called The Voice, and he bought one of those really special old Klon pedals, the old gold style one, and he brought it in and he was bragging about how awesome it was, and I heard it and I liked it, but then he told me what he paid for it, and I kind of laughed, looked inside, and thought, well, that's not that hard to do. So sometime, 6 months from then, maybe 8 months, he had come back and we had built a dual one in a box and handed it to him and said, here, try this, sort of like making fun of him. Of course, then he plugged it in and played it and was astounded by what he heard. And honestly, if you take 2 Klon style pedals and stack them, because of that sort of vocal quality that comes out when you gain them up, you can get just this amazing like vocal mid-range gain sound that just immediately wants to jump into feedback, which sounds fantastic for soloing, single lines. What also is nice about this is using the output above unity gain and taking the gain to 0. It's literally the best clean boost you'll ever play. That's primarily what a lot of those Nashville guys do, is they use the Klons not so much for distortion, but for clean boost, because the buffers that are in these things are just fantastic. So that is the Siamese Drive reissued. You're gonna love it. Try it.